Hey guys. I wanted to make a video for a long time. But I don't know. I just want to feel right when I do it. I just wanna feel good when I do it. And I'm a busy man. I wake up in the morning and I go to work. I get home. I keep the house by myself. I mean, I got a lot of things to do. I mean, I don't party or anything. I don't like that. I feel that I should spend my time on building a life. And you never can expect anything. I mean, you will meet a new friend, or you will switch jobs, or you will meet a new girl. Stuff can happen. I mean, you can't control everything in life. So, I'm normal. I mean, I just try to balance things, take it as it comes, take small steps at a time. And like, just just keep on working. I'm doing what I want, and that makes me happy. That's enough for me. So, welcome. I want to talk about today. I want to talk about today stem cell research. I answer that question. Stem cell research is one of the biggest questions ethic professors and doctors are trying to answer in the world. And the question is, do you take a fetus before we find it as a human being and use the stem cells out of it to cure things? I mean, there are endless possibilities with stem cells. Theoretically speaking, you could like grow a new finger. You could like heal cancer. I mean, there are so many possibilities and options with stem cells. These are basically cells that haven't evolved. I mean, they have so many possibilities, becoming so many cells, types of cells. But when they become that type of cell, they don't change from it. They just multiply into that type of cell. So stem cells are really, really important, could you say? So I'm like thinking, all right, when do we define a fetus being human? And that basically is, when does it have the first memory? Now, we've been through that theory of mine, and that theory is the first memory. How the mind works was the name of the video. I'll put it in somewhere here, a link somewhere, so you can go on that. So we define a fetus becoming a human being when the first memory comes. That's when the fetus is mature enough that the electric wave goes through the brain for the first time, and like a palm print in clay, it imprints in brain cells the first memory. Alright, so the question was, do we utilize stem cells from fetuses before or after the first memory? Now, they answered that they don't agree on it, they're still debating on it, but the majority thinks after it becomes human, you shouldn't like use the stem cells. It would like be killing a human. And I never agreed with that. We'll come to that later. I answered that question no. You shouldn't use stem cells from a fetus that has memories. I think that's killing a human being. But I added a question when I answered that question. And that question is, do you really grow a human being for spare parts? I mean, is that ethically right? Despite the first memory or not? We don't know that much about the human body, that we exactly know what's going on in the fetus. We should like grow humans before the first memory and use their stem cells. It just isn't right. But there is a theoretical solution, is that you can grow stem cells in labs, just stem cells. We just haven't done the research. We don't have the technology or the knowledge to like grow stem cells in, what do you call it, laboratories. So I answered that question, very easy. A fetus before or after a memory? No to both. You don't grow humans for spare parts. It would be, I would ask you, hey, I need one of your fingers, your eyeball, and I like a left ear because I'm not happy with mine. And I'm gonna use it for spare parts. And if I don't use them, I'm just gonna keep them on a shelf. I mean, you can't really have enough of spare parts, right? It sounds like a bad Hollywood movie. Anyway, so before or after memory, no. Growing life forms for spare parts, no. Growing stem cells, just stem cells, yes. So keep studying. Keep like trying to figure this out. I mean, humankind have done a lot of mistakes. Polluting the ocean, cutting the forest, extinguishing species, starving people to death, not curing curable diseases. They have slaved people. I mean, there are so many things we've done wrong. We tamper with nature. Here in Iceland we plant plants and trees that some of the plants just went out of control. I mean, this land wasn't like, it isn't by nature growable with trees, but we plant trees anyway. I mean, there must be a reason why there aren't trees here, but we do it anyway. We have a bird here that's been overcrowding Iceland for a long time. and it just hit me. I mean, this is aggressive. A sequel? This is an aggressive bird. I mean, they're endless. I mean, it's been on the news. Like, should we take shotguns inside the city and shoot these birds? Should we poison these birds or try to capture these birds? Because they're actually just ruining wildlife here in Iceland. I mean, the first thing that hit me, where does this bird get food? And the only sensible conclusion I thought of is that somebody's putting like fish in the water, like baby fish in the water by the shore. So, I mean, that means he got food. I mean, I don't know where else he would get food, but I know when he comes in flocks, he wipes out bird life and wildlife. There's no other sensible solution, because there wouldn't be any more of them. And you don't find it here in Iceland, the reason on land, where he gets the food. But he is the dominant species of bird here in Iceland. And he has no trouble wiping other species out. I mean, we moved in the mink and the fox, I think, or at least the mink. We moved in the rat, I think. I mean, the mink just escalated. It just grew out of numbers. And that's a vicious predator. I mean, it goes after like babies, lamb babies. It goes after like eggs, everything. I mean, we even moved in reindeer. I mean, this is a small island in the middle of the North Atlantic Ocean. And we move in reindeer for no other purpose than to hunt it. We're fucking talking about hunters here in Iceland who aren't more hunters than they go to Bonus, which is a grocery store, and buy like frozen food and canned food. But they'll like apply for this hunting license in thousands, and maybe like 30 to 50 get that license, and they get to shoot like 1 or 2. It's like a jackpot. If your name is drawn out of a hat, you get to shoot 1 reindeer. Now they hunt these reindeers in like for days. I mean, they can spend up to a week hunting the flock over the countryside, and the flock has nowhere to go. Everywhere it goes, it just ends up in like fences or the ocean. This is so unhuman and so cruel. And the way they hunt them is there's an experienced hunter with them. And then comes this tutti-frutti 40-year-old middle-aged fat chick, and she like holds a powerful Magnum rifle, the sniper scope. And she fucking fumbled this thing after like spending hours choosing which reindeer she's gonna shoot. And she fumbled that gun like a half-wit. I mean, she doesn't know shit from her brains what she's doing. And she shoots the reindeer. Now, if she doesn't kill the reindeer, hit him in the heart, and you can't get closer than like 50, 100, 200 meters. So we're talking like an expert shot. And if they don't kill the reindeer, now mind that this force of this shot is so powerful that it can be heard from many kilometers. This is so, I mean, they never know when it comes. The shot just pow, and one falls, wounded or dead. Now, if she doesn't kill the reindeer, the more experienced shot will take a shot to finish it off. But this isn't hunting. This is a version of theme park killing. This is the most cruelest thing I've seen Icelanders do to animals. You bring the subject up anywhere. Coffee houses, work, friends, family, hunters, and they will just go ape shit on you, man. And you just think to yourself, should I give you like a doggy bag and some running shoes? Give you a 3-day head 3-day head start? And should I hunt you like a game? Like what's the name of that movie? The Hunting Games. Fuck you, man. This makes me mad. It really does. I'm just thinking, what are these morons gonna do next? Almost made Iceland bankrupt. I mean, people came here so fucking immoral, man. It was just money and hoes and drugs. So all Iceland thought about for almost 10 years. So, what to do, man? This is so sad. With all the other things that are happening here. I mean, this is like an island in the middle of the North Atlantic Ocean. We have enough of everything. We have probably the biggest supply of fresh water. We have like the most cleanest and beautiful nature. We have like 700 tourists here a year. And the population is only 320,000. We got fish in the ocean. We got like 200 chimas out. And we can fish what we want in our jurisdiction. I mean, we got the farms. We can grow as much farm animals as we want. I mean, we have aluminium. And we have a lot of experience in banking systems. Our university is so strong. The underground here in Iceland is the toughest one to break in the world because of the ocean. There's so much potential. But you'll go on a dating site and there will be like a 20-year-old girl that hits you up and offer you like cheap sex. I mean, you can get anything you want here in Iceland in less than half an hour. I'm listening to DMX now. And I think, man, what should you do, man? When I listen to his music, I hear a free man. But this doesn't feel free. And just people don't give a shit. Like 90% of the population just wakes up in the morning, goes to work, comes home, takes care of his family, has their extra time, spends it on hobbies, go to sleep. I mean, these people, they take like flips when they get the chance. Do some crazy shit. But they always bounce back. I don't know, like 5%. They owe the money, they have the power. They rule like kings here in Iceland. There's nothing holy to them. Then there's the underground. Some dark shit has happened here. But because we have the ocean, it doesn't thrive that much. And I'm just thinking. I mean, I'm not afraid. I know this island and the people in the island so well that I'm not afraid. But I'm like thinking, what to do? I mean, I've seen all my friends cash out, hit what they call the jackpot, the mother lode. I don't want to cash out. And there's a saying, don't argue with a stupid person, because the stupid person will win because of experience. But I don't think the grass is greener anywhere else. I've been searching for that for a long time. And no, I think we have it the best of all. But I feel like a traitor if I catch out. This is just too easy money. It's just too easy. Money doesn't come easy. Unless you win the lottery. One that's like 1 to 4 million. You have higher possibility of dying in a praying class than winning the lottery.
You think to yourself, like, what can you do? How do you turn a blind eye to these things? How can you feel good with yourself? Who do you lean on when the guilt overcomes you? Where does it end? And I don't find it actually having money, power, pose. Just doesn't cut it for me. One thing I do know is love is free. Love gives you the most. And money, power, and hopes, they don't come for free. This is so funny, man. When I was a kid, I used to walk around like a king here. I didn't start no trouble. Never beat nobody up. Never fucking bullied anybody. I mean, I got seriously beat up. Seriously bullied. I didn't mind. I was fucking the hottest girls. Everywhere I went. It would just rain. I fucking loved it. Because when I wasn't getting bullied or beat up, I got the time to reflect on life. I learned so much. I wouldn't trade that for anything I have or can get. But you grow up. I wonder what you should do. Boy, I have some good memories. What I want to do is I want to travel. I want to see the world with my own eyes. When I'm done traveling, I want to go back to university, finish my education. I want to finish my years at the university, then get a job, start a family. I mean, I'm probably the most luckiest guy on the planet. I could be myself anywhere at any time. I had plenty of everything. Food, shelter, water, pussy. And I have so many opportunities. They're almost endless. I mean, people know me, know who I am. My word is good. People believe me. People want me around. Everywhere I go, I get respect. If I have something to say, everybody listens. I never planned for this. I just had some hurdles in my life which I had to overcome. And I kept waking up in the morning and working my ass off. My pursuit for life has given me life. And I'm just overwhelmed. And I've learned so much. I changed the settings on the computer. I turned the mic to this one so I can play a video game called Counter-Strike Global Offense. And it only turns on when I turn the mic down. But the settings for the webcam controller wasn't like that. My heart beats at like 60. I'm in perfect weight. I'm strong as an ox. Fast as a rabbit. I get so much attention. But somehow, I just always want to be alone. I mean, I would love to meet a girl. But the fact is, that I've never been in a relationship with a girl. I wouldn't fucking know how to treat a girl in a relationship. I'm not afraid of it. But there are so many questions that pop in your head. But I'm just so much has happened. What bumps me the most that I'm a part of something that doesn't work. I figure you just keep fucking waking up in the morning, going to work. Or like put your block of brick in a 60,000 year creation of paradise. I believe in God with all my heart. And I trust Him with all my heart. Always have, always will. Never been in a situation where I had to doubt Him. And I know from a core of me that I will never doubt God in my life. But it feels like selling your soul. When a white Caucasian, fully functional male on an island in the Pacific where there's plenty of everything and you have all the opportunities. I just feel like a traitor. I'll be selling my soul, devoting myself to a company, make millions, become like a public figure. Just turn a blind eye, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil to what is fucking happening. And I think like if I would devote myself to the university, try to prove some of these ideas, or theories as I call them, put together new ones. I mean, I'm highly organized. I can puzzle shit together fast. But I'm afraid that it's gonna be misused. Like that Russian dude who found out the AK-47. The dude that found out nuclear power. I mean, what if my ideas would fucking change the world? I don't want to be these dudes. I take a look at them and I feel really, really sorry about them. Imagine bearing that burden. of killing billion taking part of that. I mean, my theory is we don't have to go to war. There's no reason for it. Going to nuclear war, as Nostradamus predicted, will only destroy the planet. And we don't need that. By scientific calculation, we can feed and house double the population of the planet. And I see a solution. I remember something, I should have written it down.
If you guys feel related to anything what I've been talking about, please comment with your response. Like it, dislike it, whatever. I haven't slept much this week. It's been a busy week. I'm definitely gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. But I would love to hear something from you guys. Love and peace for all. World.